What's up, 30 subscribers? I'm gonna keep doing that joke because it's not, well, I guess it's not really a joke, but my friends think it's funny, and that's all that matters, is what my friends think. So today we're working on pretty much just kind of like cleaning and, you know, tidying things up. Specifically working on getting those clean, because that's bad. It's just because the car's been sitting a little while, and then we're gonna repaint both of the calipers on both sides. I did go to Skycraft this morning. Skycraft has like all these little nifty stuff like this. The kit that I purchased only had like 2 of them, and I kind of needed 3. And then I also bought some other ones for when I'm doing like the return lines. My dad's he's extra. So I bought a couple of these and then have extras or whatever. But they're really cool, and you know, it fastens it up against the firewall very nicely and keeps everything really neat. And then there's a couple of grommets. Forgot to grab a grommet for that hole to plug that up, but I'll do that later. Not super important, at least not as of right now. That's all done. I pretty much showed that in the first video. The engine bay is done, cleaned. You know, the paint is where it's gonna be. It's not gonna get any better. We're just gonna leave it at that. So today we're just doing that, and then cleaning the transmission. Because she's a little dirty, you know, a bunch of oil and stuff from like leftover. And it's mostly dirty and like oily because of the valve cover gasket leak that the valve cover like leaks that it had, and it was like mostly just dumping down the back of the motor towards the transmission. Besides that, I mean, it's pretty much fine, so we'll be okay. We'll be doing cleaning. Might show like products and stuff that I'm like using, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll just go from there. Okay, not, you know, crazy professional job, but you know, it's nice. My dad always likes to paint stuff like this, so that it looks good and doesn't rust. But it's painted, you know, super basic, but at least it's like black and looks presentable. And then I'm gonna throw the skinnies on in a second. It's VHT caliper paint. It's really good. This thing is pretty like industrial and stuff, so it'll last pretty long time. I mean, this is kind of like what we throw on a lot of stuff. Where we get this like Ace and stuff. Okay, Jegs or Summit has it.
Local speed shops.
Maybe like your local speed shops or whatever. If I can get it to focus a little. It's not focusing. There we go. Yeah, see, like high temperatures. Yeah, no. Yeah, it does the job. Okay, so these are my hole shot skinnies. The hole shots are on the rear. They're of course matching. These are they're legit skinnies. They're like, here, I'll show you. I think it's a 3-inch or God, I can't remember. It's like a 3 or 4-inch wheel and like a 5-inch tire. It's something really tiny, but you know, it's for drag racing applications and stuff. They stop pretty well. The tires are good. I don't really have any issues with it. The setup is kind of just like a little spacer right here. It's not very big, but it's enough just to clear the caliper, because it was very tight here. Like there was no, like the wheel would not turn. So my grandfather made one of these, just like a through and through spacer, you know, nothing crazy. It's like kind of annoying to get on, but you know, it's whatever. I'd rather have that than like some kind of adapter. This will piss off some of my friends. Putting the lug nuts on. These are lug nuts from Hole Shot as well. They're really nice. Like, I love these. But just to get the dirt out, you know, make sure there's no like, you know, dirt or anything in there for like, oh. Let's try that again.
Will you go on?
No, but I have a blooper to do because I dropped it like a dummy. A little bit. Okay, so as my dad is mowing the lawn, I'm gonna go ahead and like pull these fuel lines down, and we're gonna put a braided line here. So basically it's just a bunch of 10mm bolts. They're like right here somewhere. I'm feeling for them. Right here. And then if you can see that, so pull out those. There's a bunch all the way down. It's got this little housing that holds on to it. I don't know if we're gonna hold on to this housing. We may or may not. I don't even know if those braid lines will fit in there. But I got a bunch of like wire tie stuff. I can show you. Well, not wire tie, but it's like those little things that hold that wire. God, I know what they're called, and I'm spacing right now. Yeah, this is a mess. They're somewhere around here. But basically, fasteners. So basically, they're just like these, just a lot bigger, and then they're gonna hold these two braided line for the fuel lines, for like the return and everything. Just it'll be both of them, and then we'll link them together like this. It'll look super nice and uniform, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so drop the fuel tank. It was pretty easy. I skipped a bunch of steps of me like working on it. That's all the fuel lines and stuff are kind of just on the ground. Pulled all, I think it was like 10 or 12 10mm bolts from under here. Pulled those all off. Got all the way back to where the rear end is, and noticed that it was going to be a little bit difficult to kind of pull stuff out. So what we did is we ended up just cutting some of the fuel lines because we're replacing the fuel lines, so it doesn't matter. These two have little pins that go in them. Just pulled those out, loosened up the bolts over here, if you can see right there. Loosened those up to the edge so that you could just swing these out, put them on the ground, pull the fuel tank out. Had a jack under the fuel tank with just like a little piece of wood so it wouldn't crush it. Pulled it out, and then once it got low enough, then we just kind of like put it on the ground, drug it out. It's not gonna, I mean, it's gonna scratch it up a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's just a fuel tank. Now I'm gonna clean it up and then drain the fuel out so it'll be lighter to put back up in it. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the video. I didn't continue recording after that because I kind of got caught up in what I was doing, but we ended up just draining the fuel tank and then tucking it back under the car. Wow, I need WD-40 on the chair. That was about it. I ended up doing some more stuff, but not related to the Supra. I ended up doing on the truck, which is another video, which will be coming up shortly. I've been really busy with work, so I haven't been doing much of editing, but I've been taking tons of videos. So hopefully I'll be able to post a video every day or every other day after this one. But that's it. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and keep watching. I appreciate the ones who are watching, and yeah, that's about it. Well, where's the...
That doesn't make sense.